A few years ago, I made a big decision to buy a narrowboat, then give up work, then sell everything, and then move on to the narrowboat, and then travel around the country. And in the end, I started filming it and putting my vlogs onto YouTube. So these are the results. If you enjoy them, please subscribe and like, and then put your feet up and enjoy it. Put your kettle on. There's a sign saying please do not moor 30 foot either side of this notice, but there's no, it's because it's a water bus. There's no water buses. I've not seen any water buses around here, so I've seen speedboats, I've seen lawnmowers and forklifts, but I've not seen any water buses. So I'm just going to stay here for a bit, do some washing. I'll see you when I start cruising again, Rippers. After lunch and got the washing on, it's time to go again. That chap came out and just told me that there's no taxis anymore. They stopped a long time ago apparently. Still, I'm not staying here. It's a lovely spot, but keep going. I'll cycle back as well. I'm looking forward to the cycle, the exercise. Is it really? Bridge? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's 3, 2, 1, isn't it? Wow, the power and majestic of that tree there, look. The majesticness. This outstrips, I think, this outstrips the Llangollen, this canal. Just purely for the views and stuff. It just literally rips it to shreds. Well, before I come on this canal, I'd heard horror stories. Oh, it's near the A6. You get robbed. Oh, there's lots of druggies. It's shallow, and all this kind of negative stuff. There's not enough water in it, and all this. It's full of weed. Perhaps it's a different year, but I can see it happening. I can see it happening. I can see it happening anywhere on the network, to be honest. So when you come on, you think, ooh, that first night I had on there with those guys fighting, which I made into a bit of an hilarious scene there, wasn't it? Funny guys. Yeah, it's I'm just overwhelmed by it. Really, I'm overwhelmed by it. Got the A6 down here, and just beyond you got the train lines. It's quite a noisy little place. Very much on par with the Pontiac Aqueduct, Scilly Aqueduct, Pontythrift Canal. Lovely tree. I was hoping to moor along here, but you can see how it's got these bricks and it's all sloping all the way down. Got some very pretty views, but it's a shame you can't moor there. The Llangollen Canal. Just through there you can see the cliffs. Looks like some kind of old quarry or something over there. Quickly get it in. Oh, it's gone. Finish, it's over. Wow, look at that. Got some kind of Stonehenge going off here. Look, some kind of northern henge type thing. Could be an old road going up there. Very, very old, ancient road. Somebody swimming in there. Is it a dog? It's a big dog going in. It's extremely humid today. It's extremely humid today. Still got my shirt on. Still got my shirt on, Leon's shirt. It's not extremely humid, it's extremely humid. But nippy in the shadows when you take it off. So shallow. This is what they're talking about, I think, the shallowness on the A6. Oh, absolutely correct, weren't they? You want to get in here, it's good signal. Nice area, good mooring, good paths. You can't get in. So everyone's forced into these little sections of mooring, you know. Oh dear, Mr. Ratty wasn't having a good day, was he? Shame. This seems promising. If I could steer the boat. This seems promising. I'm going to get in here somewhere. There's a gap there. Is it a wheel-sized gap? Hope it is. Seems to be facilities there or something. Mate! Yeah, me over here. I haven't seen you for a while, have I? What do you think to this beautiful Lancaster Canal? What do you reckon to it? Oh, I know, you could dance to it, couldn't you, all day long? Oh, you are dancing? That's some sort of slow meditation. Oh, it is. You got your imaginary girlfriend with you. Oh, right, fair enough. Oh, she's got to have clothes on, surely. I mean, she don't, of course she needs them to keep her warm. Oh, you come from a hot country. Oh, fair enough, mate. But you like the canal? Oh, easy. Oh, I've got a garage here, that's handy. Because I need some fuel. That's very handy. How much is it per litre? Get a can full. After many hours of arduous, sweaty narrowboating, it's actually about 5 minutes later, I found myself in Carnforth, and this little area, little node of loveliness. It's got your water point, it's got the Alsan, I think it's even got showers, it's got rubbish here, there's a garage, there's all the shops you can eat, there's museums and everything going off here. Cracking little place. Can you see the arduousness of this? I walked so far for you guys to film it. I've walked at least, it's got to be a few hundred yards. It's oh, my life is so arduous filming. Oh, there's water here, pump out, showers. The day has turned very, very hot, 24 degrees. Lovely boat here, look, beautiful thing. Little shop there, like little Asda, wonderful little place. I think the canal turn is closed, I've heard. Which is good, so I can park in the car park. But bad for local business. See a lot of this now, don't you? Sad.
My mate, seven-legged Stephen, told me that these narrowboats are great places, and if you're careful, no one can see you, no one knows you're here. I'm sure somebody's staring at me. No, can't be. If I stay still, you won't see me. Oh, wait till I tell the missus about this place. Oh, he's looking at me. Oh, he's bloody filming me. Oh, this not going on YouTube. It better not do, because it's infringing on my spider rights. Oh, I'm off.
that very next day.
Carnforth. A wonderful place to moor up. What a beautiful morning. Oh, wow, I'm so lucky. It's warm, it's up at 6 and it's warm. I'm so lucky. The beauty of the Lancaster Canal is its flatness. It's a contour canal, so it follows the contours of the hills, and there's no locks. 41 miles of juicy lock-free cruising, cycling, walking. It's perfect if you're lazy. It's absolutely perfect for that. And it's easy on the knees, and you don't burn many calories, which is wonderful. The only downside, in my view, is the lack of moorings. That's the only downside to it. You know, official moorings where it's deep enough. The best spots really are quite shallow. You think this would be a perfect spot for mooring, but they don't. The moorings seem to be like all enclosed with trees and houses around. So I think if they put more moorings in the posher places, not them places, in posher places, you know, with views, I think it'd be even more popular, this place. It's so stunningly beautiful, but they don't supply moorings in the most beautiful parts, you know. Months and months I've waited. What a beautiful day. Just feel that all that cold and wet and mud, it's all been worth it to spend time on the canals and these crucial days like this, you know. I've got to thank God that I'm not at work and I can just cycle where I want. It's all thanks to you guys on YouTube. You know, I can do this. That little bit of income that I get each month, I'd be on the floor, I think. I have to go and get a little job in co-op or something. There's nothing wrong with that, but I just can't see myself doing it. I like the adventure side of life, you know. I've lost so many people. So many people I know now are not well. People are becoming so unhealthy and unfit from the so-called health system and the food industry. I think, personally, it's a shame. I mean, to me, this would make a perfect mooring, but it's there's no armco and it's far too shallow, which is a bit of a shame, really. It's pretty, isn't it? This, you know, no graffiti. It's got to be the best place on the network, and it's going to be, nobody keeps coming over and using it, it's going to be disused. It's a shame. I'm back now anyway, almost. It's around the corner, that's it. Oh, it was a perfect little cycle ride, 3.5, 4 miles. Beautiful. There we are, back to Mr. Van. Oh, I've got to throw him out, get his bike in. Uh-oh, what's going on? So linking Preston to Kendal, the Lancaster Canal is one of the few coastal canals in the country. No hills or mountains here. The canal was built following the natural lie of the land. It's the perfect place to take a stroll, watch the ripples on the water and relax. Oh, I can agree with that. And with 41 miles of lock-free cruising apart from a swing bridge, which is really annoying, it's ideal for a spot of canoeing too. Stroll peacefully along the canal side, taking in marvellous country scenery, and visit charming traditional villages like Carnforth. Oof, I can do that. There we are, Carnforth. I'm heading that way. Right next to the canal you've got a Tesco's and a Asda and a garage. Wow. Need to get some diesel.
Much of the history of Carnforth revolves around the railway and the ironworks. Vast deposits of limestone located locally made Carnforth an ideal place for an ironworks, as limestone is a key component of the smelting process. In 1846, the Carnforth Ironworks Company established a works located near the railway station. And also, if you walk down to the railway station, there is a sort of calf museum, which is an interesting little visit. And every time I seemed to pop down there, it was closed or wasn't open when I wanted to go and visit it. You know, it's just over this bridge. You can see a lot of the old railway system, the old engines and the old trucks and carriages that were used many years ago. When I noticed these old engines, I thought there must be a museum over there. How do I get over there? Somebody told me there's a heritage centre. It's like a calf cum museum type thing. You can sit inside, and I'm sure, if memory serves me, that a very famous film was filmed here back in the 40s, 50s, I think it was. This is why they turned this into a flippy flop. No, not flippy flop. They turned it into a memorial to this film, I think. Well, anyway, I made an effort to go over to that heritage centre, and every time I went over there it was shut, but it says open all day for coffee and tea, and I didn't it wasn't open when I went. And I went on another day, which was a Sunday, and it says open at 12, and I was there about 8 in the morning or something. So I thought, oh, I just gave up in the end. But I may pop later. I may pop later and go down on the way back, so you might see it again then. I mean, there are visitor moorings at Carnforth, and these are quite pretty. It's opposite. It used to be an old boat yard. There's quite a really wide section which I've just left to overgrow, which is really nice for me to stare at. Look at the weed on the side of my boat, it's ridiculous. God. I've got to get a stiff brush on this. It's due to come out for a blacking again, isn't it? Look at this, how long it is. Dragging all that about. That's not good. But the day is good. Off to a car boot with my daughters. Got to meet them at 9:30. 20 odd miles away. It's a good day for it. Well, here we are at the prestigious car boot. What car boot is it? Well, it's 23 miles from where I am anyway. I meet my daughter here. I meet my daughter and the grandkids. The grandkids love these car boots, don't they? I go buy them a car or something, you know, these little cars you get for like 50p each. They think it's like the world is, they've bought the world, don't they, when they give them a pound each. Oh, a pound! It's tenner now, isn't it? I used to give my kids 50p each when there was kids at the car boot, and I say go see if we can get the most tat, just to get them used to, you know, budgeting with what they've got, that kind of thing. Look, it's a beautiful day. The sun's out. The birds are tweeting. I can hear skylarks. I just hope I don't hear grandkids crying their eyes out because they want something. I'm going home then.
This is St Michael's of Billsborough car boot. Sunday, the 19th of May. It's hot already. It's 9 in the morning. Beautiful.
This car boot is a top quality car boot. It's free to park, it's free to get in, and it's not just a horrible tat that you normally get. It's a lot of quality stalls here. They're not all traders, and it's good to go with a specific idea or a list of what you need. And I needed golf balls, and ended up buying a driver actually for Leon from here. And it's also good to not buy any electrical gear, because you can't trust it with car boots. It's very there for a reason. Do you know what I mean? It's just a great way for me to spend a Sunday morning in the sunshine, just pottering around looking at stuff. It's fantastic. If you've never been to a car boot, I suggest you get yourself down there and have a good old rummage around. Actually, in fact, I need a new saucepan. Perfect.
When you go Turkey?
No, there's an app on it called DH Gate.
Alright.
Download the app and you've got a choice of sapphire glass, 904 steel, Swiss movement, ranging from 50 quid up to 100 quid. Don't go above 100 quid.
Right, that's alright.
But it takes 4 weeks to get it.
I'm at a place called oh, your hair, babe.
What is wrong with
What? You need a stop sign. Get a grip. Get a grip.
Put it down.
You just see.
There, in front of you, lot. There's Zach. When you take grandkids with you, it's hard to do anything because they want to keep running off. I can't find anything I need. See you, mate. You're off. You're off then. See you later. Bye.
Next to this car boot, there's some kind of airport, I think, because a lot of these little helicopters and hydrolights were taking off and landing. It's fascinating. It was really nice meeting up with my daughter and seeing the grandkids running around enjoying themselves, but I couldn't concentrate on what I needed myself, so I said goodbye to my daughter and the grandkids and I went round on my own. There's a couple of things I needed. There was an hydraulic jack I was looking for, like a bottle jack or something, some form of decent jack for my van, and some decent golf balls. I found some golf balls. Now just on the hunt for a jack. Sometimes you really have to stare for a long time to see what you need. There's so much stuff.
Just found one jack. Jack for my van. Just pound. Bargain. Hope it lifts my van up.
I got this torque wrench for a tenner, but I didn't like the end of it, so I took it back and I got another one off the same bloke.
Right, what have I got? I've got this for an IV coal up. I'd actually bought two, but this was a pound. This was 8 quid. And these are like rocking horse to find. This will lift my van all day long. I bought that for 10. I haven't got a torque wrench. I have to calibrate that. 18 balls for a fiver. They're normally 50p each or a pound each at a shop. Driver for our Leon. That driver is normally, these are normally 50 quid. We've got it for 40. It's very clean. It needs a lower loft. That's a 9 degree, so it'll be long and runny. What else? else have I got? Let's have a look. I did get some bullet connectors somewhere, which have eluded me. Here. Another one somewhere. Flag of fuses. Male and female connectors. £2 for those three. And normally that costs you like £3 on its own, I'd imagine. So that's all good in the hood. Yeah, so really quite a good bit of stash. Somebody gave me that, bless them, which is another handy one. So I've got a spare jack now that's probably not used. That, get rid of that, useless really. Good for Sherelle's car or something, you know. That is well handy. I don't know what these 40-50 quid I'd have thought. Auto excess. I haven't got one, but this jack is the pièce de résistance. It's designed for vans, Iveco vans, probably 4 or 5 tons I'd imagine. So that'll lift. Works, I've tested it all day long. That's a good jack as well, that's very unusual. So, you know, what a good day at that car boot. Loved it. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, because only at the car boot you can find all these things in one place, like the jack, the balls, the golf stuff. You just can't find. You can find it online, of course, by looking at jacks. I couldn't find a jack anywhere in my area. I couldn't find a bottle jack on eBay or anything. Like 80 quid I think they are, something like that. If you can find them for a van, they're all these 1.5 ton car jacks, you know, the hydraulic jacks, or the massive industrial jacks. Nothing like that in between. I must say, tell you what, I'm over the moon with that. What a car boot. No entry fee. There's no cost for parking. This car boot is bloody amazing. Anyway, if you enjoyed that, please try and subscribe and just give me a thumbs up, because the channel's growing so slowly. It's like, oh, snail's pace. I'm getting like 80 new subscribers a month or something. It's like, for it to grow, I need people to subscribe. There's only 40% of people watching subscribing, so just give it a thumbs up even. You know, it's not hard, is it? So thanks for that.